Welcome viewers to Softedemy, a project control and engineering consultancy. Today I come up with a new content, and that content is based on how to make your planned value is equal to your earned value cost. Planned value cost is equal to earned value cost. So also similar, we can say your performance percent complete is equal to your schedule percent complete. So both should be equal, because as per Primavera P6, they calculates on the basis of their WBS level, or calculate on the basis of their earned value and planned value. Before going to my video, I will tell you something that I have received a lot of comments like the video I speak very fast, so the people cannot able to understand what I am saying. So to make the video slower, you can do one thing. You can go in the setting here in the below, and you can make a playback speed to normal, or you can change it 0.75, 0.5. If you make a lesser, so the speed will be slow. If you want to listen harder or faster, so you can change from the here. So this is my previous video, how to use the Primavera P6 Excel Lite tool. You can see at my playlist, or you can see at my completely YouTube channel main page. So my today's content is based on planned value is equal to earned value cost. So where we do this one, we have to do in every type of schedule which is monitoring. So there is not even a single type of revised schedule which can be created at the stage of your monitoring. There are other type of schedule like recovery schedule and other schedule which can be used for the controlling of the project, and during monitoring of the project we can say any name with that type of schedule. So what is a revised schedule? What is the recovery schedule? So I will explain during the video. I will open my PV is equal to EV tool, and that EV tool, what it do, it splits the activity into two parts. One is completed and one is not started. Basically, I use Excel to convert that one. So this tool will just split activities and just make my planned value is equal to earned value. Why we need to do? Because whenever we have a project need to be recovered, or we need to create a revised schedule, so our earned value and planned value, as well as our schedule percent complete and our performance percent complete, should be equal. Because you cannot monitor a project which have a different planned value and different achieved percent complete. And here you can see this project have 32.91%, 34.21% as performance percent complete. As well as you can see the earned values are different, 39 million and 38 million. So they have different costs. Also we can see the project have 2,506 activities. So this project is not an ordinary schedule. You can see as not a similar, it's a medium level project. So we can work on it. So this project is already having some activity in progress. You can see there are a lot of activities in progress. You can see here, if I make a filter, so you can see a lot of activities are in progress. I can make an in progress filter. Here you can see there are a lot of activities which are in progress. I will make hide if empty, so you can clearly see. So a lot of activities in progress. There is not one single activity. If there is one single activity, we can do it manually. Okay, what the next? I have to explain you about revised schedule and recovery schedule difference. Recovery schedule does not have any change in scope of work. If there is change in scope of work, the schedule will not consider as revised schedule. First of all, there should be only a mitigation measure in a project. So at that stage, you need to recover that project. So your client will ask you, as per your contract, there are different type of contracts, and in every type of contract, the engineer or your client will ask you, your consultant asks you to recover your project. They will say you to create a corrective measure. They will say you that create a mitigation measure, submit a something new plan to meet your deadlines. That type of schedule is recovery schedule. And what is revised schedule? In revised schedule, you need to know that what is your new finish date. For revised schedule, you must an extension of time or something which records that you have a new finish date. And There may be a change in scope of work, there will be some additional scope of work, or there should be some de-scoping, there should be decrease in scope of work also. So revised schedule can be created on increase or decrease of scope of work, and can be created when your project finish date can be changed from any finish date, maybe ahead or behind. So revised schedule and recovery schedule both are different and both have a different. So there are two methods to match them. What I consider mainly, one is splitting method and one is direct method. Direct method I will tell you in another video, but in today's video I have to introduce this tool. So this tool, you will see that how I will make earned value cost and planned value cost both equal. So here I will go, and first of all I will make an export of your XZR. If you want to also convert your expenses also, if your project have already some expenses, you have to convert that on also. I will just export an XZR if there are expenses in my project, but in this project there are no expenses. I will just export an XLS file. Next, then I will export activities, activity relationship, expenses and resource assignment. These four are must, rather there are expenses assigned or not. This tool will work like that one. Also, I will click on export option. Next, here I have already created a revised schedule complete template. I will modify this one. You have to just align this one like this one. So the alignment should be the similar if you are using a latest version. Activity ID, activity status, WBS code, activity name, original duration, remaining duration, activity percent complete, actual start and actual finish for these activities. Then the next one, activity relationship, your sequence should be like predecessor, successor, relationship type, predecessor, activity status, successor, activity status and lag. Then the next one, expenses should be activity ID, expenses item, activity status, expense percent complete, budget unit, budgeted units, actual units, remaining units. Then the last one, resource assignments, resource ID, activity status, role ID, cost account ID, budgeted unit percent complete, actual unit and remaining unit. Also in the activities you have to apply a filter which is in progress filter. When you go in the filter, there is an option beside this one column, you have to apply this one in progress. You have to check mark this one, press OK. Now I will go here in the next option and I will save this XLSX file into my desktop, which I named as a revised schedule. Or revised, you can see whatever I have named revised schedule, and I will save this one file and now finish this one. What else I have to do? Now when it's finished, simply I will just go in the file and I will click this one split XLSX option. It will say that split activity and resources. It's completely steps have been written here, that what you have to do, that first step, second step, third, fourth step. I have to export an XZR if I am just creating for expenses also, and also then splitting for the I have to export that one splitted spreadsheet. Then I have to click on split activity, and then go on desktop. There is revised schedule which I have already exported in XLSX format. Open. When I click on open, it's asking what is month, day and year which you want to break your project. So I will go in the project and I will press F9. So my finish date is 28th of July. So I will consider it as 28th of July, the similar for here data date. I want to close my all activities. You can also say 27th of July. You want to cut out your completed activities. I will say that 7 as a month and 27 as a day and 2023 as an year. I will press OK. It will take some seconds and it will complete my all export. Where the file have been exported, it has been mentioned that it has been exported in my C drive, and here PV is equal to EV, and this file name DRH split by Softedemy. And now I will go here and import the file which I have already exported from my tool. And now I will go here, C PV is equal to EV, revised schedule split by Softedemy, DRH, the schedule project name. Open. Next, activities, activity relationship. I don't need expenses. Do not import expenses. Resource assignment. Next, upgrade existing project. Now select the project, what the project is, what the name of project. Next, and finish now. So you will see in some second this will be completed. The import has been completed. I will close this one. Now the file, you can see performance percent complete is 3.88%. Schedule percent complete is 22.93. So there is a huge difference between them, and budget cost is same as similar previous one. I will go here the last step. This one I consider as a last step. First of all, I'll go in global change, and I have created two global change. Your global change is must. First global change is RS01 completed. I will modify this one. First of all, you have to go here and you have to select activity status here. From here, you have to select activity status. Then you have to select equal to completed. And then you have to select here planned start from here. Then you have to select is equal to from here and actual start. This one, then you have to apply as a change. When you apply this change, your all completed activity having a status from start, they will consider it as this one. I will say commit changes. I will not save a log. This one finished. Now I will apply the second one global change. Close this one. And the second one global chain, I will go and modify. The second one I will consider as activity type is not equal to start milestone, because in the finish, while you considering as a planned finish date, so you don't need an activity which don't have any planned finish date. So I will consider it as not start milestone. The activity should not be start milestone. All of the following, the parameter should be like activity status is equal to completed. All the activity having a completed status. Now activity planned finish is equal to actual finish plus 1 day. I want to add 1 day because some activity in this project are started in same date. Like if they are started on 26th of July, they completed in same date. So if I press this one, so the activity will be not completed. So their plan will be something else, and now they will be not completed here. I will press OK, change here. And when I press change, there will be no error appear for that one. Commit, I will say no. And now I will press OK and close now. So for completing, I have to schedule 1 day ahead because there are remaining schedule issue. I will schedule for 1 day ahead. While considering only consider 1 day ahead. So if you consider 1 day behind, so it will be, the result will be match after 1 day. Schedule. So when you schedule this one, you can see here 33.88%, 33.88%. So you can also see here the planned value cost is equal to your earned value cost, but I say PV is equal to EV. The value are 100% same, and also you can see schedule percent complete are same with performance percent complete are same. So if there are you can see here in our program this one, so you can consider add split expenses also. What is the procedure? You can also watch a tutorial here. This tutorial will be shown here, and now also you can here read guideline before this one. Also this guideline have been given for expenses also. You can read from here. The guideline have been given. You can read here for expenses also. The completely guideline have been given from this one. Also, if you want to, if there are out of sequence in your project, like if I have out of sequence in my project, I can go here and export the file and XLSX format, next file, and also activity relationship, next one export, next, and also I will select here out of sequence, modify. I will show you the column sequences. Predecessor, successor, relationship type, predecessor activity status, successor activity status, lag, predecessor activity name, successor activity name. Okay. Next, I will paste in the same schedule folder. Next, finish. And now I will go here, and when I will go here and fix out of sequence, here the activity sequence column have been written already. You can follow from here also detect. And now activity relationship, I will click here, and when I will click here, before click, and it will be exported from here. Yeah, here the result will be shown 141 activities. So all activity will be listed here. Also, I will check from here from my schedule. Still the fix have not been done. I will run the schedule, and now I will go here at the view log. When I will view log, here you can see here I have 121 activities and out of sequence. It's considering as out of sequence. And now when I will go here, cancel this one. Now I will go here and import the file. Where the file have been located, I can see here the file have been located in my C drive, and detect and resolve out of sequence. And this one activity is fixed. I have to import that one fixed file. I will go here XLSX format and select file to import, and here C and now I will go here for detect and resolve out of sequence and select this one to fix a sequence fixed for by Softedemy. Open next here and activity relationship. I will click here next and import to this one project, and now I will press next and finish. This one I have done this one for this one project. Close one, this one. So now outer sequence will be finished F9, and now I will click here view log. Now I will first of all schedule this one, and then I will press F9 and view log. Now you can see here there are 0 out of sequence. You can see here 0 out of sequence. Now actor sequence has been finished. Now if there are open-ended created or if something activity which are dangling, so you can resolve by assigning a new relationship. The next one, some activities or some project have expenses some project have expenses in their project, like they have expenses. So to deal that one, if there are expenses in your project, how can you make your planned value and end value cost equal? Because planned value and end value both are based on your you can say planned value and end value both are based on your EVM concept, and EVM is based on cost, and cost is directly related to expenses also. Expenses are also part of the cost. So if there are no cost loaded in your project in the form of resources, how can you do that one? I will just make a copy of other project, and that project have some expenses in it. So I will show you how can you convert and how can you split your expenses in your project. So you can have a demo for that one, so you can use that tool easily if your project have expenses also. So here is the project. I will open that project, and that project will be open here. That project have 1812 activities here. Its schedule percent complete is 5.31 and performance percent complete is 3.94. And now what I will do, I will first of all export this project as for first of all XZR project. Next, select this one, and this is first process for revised schedule for an activity, a project having expenses. I will show you the project have expenses also. Okay, I will show you from here, so you will not consider that this there is some, you can see here budget cost, item name also, activity name can be appear from here. You can add here a column which have an activity name from journal. You can say here activity name have been not appear here. So activity names are appear here. Some cost have been loaded in the form of expenses. So how can you split that activity, and how can you make that earned value cost is equal to planned value cost? Here I have already exported my XZR file. Now I will export my all the similar XLS file which I have told you before. Activities relationship, expenses, and resource assignment. And I will click next, export. And next I will press next, and now I will click the same revise schedule, modify, and all will be same as I have repeated the previous one. The same similar sequence. I will press next, and now I will go here in the same folder and I will open next. I will save and finish this one, and after finishing this one I will click this one, my file, this one, and this one file. I have to go here and I have to split first of all activities first of all. And now I will click on my this housing activities, open, and now I have to click my month and day. I have to see here 4, 19 and 2023, and here 4 month 4 19 2023, and press OK. It will take some seconds. It will paste my C PV is equal to EV revise schedule. I will go here directly from Primavera P6. I will just import that file. Import now. And now XLS for file spreadsheet, because spreadsheet will be exported in the same format. In the C, there is PV is equal to EV, which I have already exported as a housing B1. This project, okay, open this one, housing B1, open, next, and you can export. No, this time do not, you have to import expenses. Till now, it will be import an XZR. I will show you how we have to do that one. So now we will import the file having only activities, activity relationship, and resource assignment. Close the file now. I have closed the file, and now I have to export this updated file. Like I will consider this one file, export that file, XZR, next, project, next, and we can say here revised, and now save, finish. So it's for expenses, because expenses are not imported yet now. And now I will go here in my Softedemy, and here split expenses. I will go here and select split expenses XZR files only. First of all, I will select the file, the first file I have exported in revised schedule, and the first file was this one. Then again I have exported this one, revised, the second one. First of all, I select that file, and now it's appear again. I will go here in desktop and revise schedule, and I will select now the second file. So the second file now selected. Now it will compare both file, and it will give me a result. And here you can see here I have received this all completely, the new change in my expenses. I will copy this one completely. I will select this one all and copy this one, and now I have already installed my Notepad++ in my this one system, and I will edit with Node++. I will find out here project cost below. There will be project cost. After my WBS, I will go here, find project cost, PROJ and COST, and I have find it this one. I have to select only first two rows, and here you can see here I have selected this one, and I will paste there. Now you can see here I have added that row, and I have deleted the additional row and save this one file. Control S, save, and now I will cross this one, and the next step I will go here and I will import that file. Import XZR file. Now this time also your expenses will be uploaded here. Revise schedule in the, you can see here, desktop, and revise schedule. I will click on revised, open, because I have changed the Notepad in the revise also. Import to the same, update this one, next, yes. It will update my all the expenses in my project. Close the file. Now I will go here, the same what I will do, global change. I will apply this one, global change, apply this one, and apply the second one, the same which I have created, commit changes, file save no, also apply this one. This I have changed the name, this was finish. This one, the second global change is finish one, I have told you now. This one. Close this one, and one day ahead. You can see 5.42 and 5.42, and now all my planned value cost and planned earned value cost are both are equal. So this is my today's content about earned value, how to make equal both one. While you have an expenses in your project, and if there are no expenses in your project, how to do that one. So the link of that tool, how to get that tool, have been given in the description of this video. If you have any question related to our content, you can contact us through our website, or you can contact us through our WhatsApp number. This have been given in the description of this video, and also it have been given on our website. Their icon on the below icon, it have been given. And also you can contact and write us email. Email contact has been also given. You can comment on below of this video, and we will answer if you have any question related to this content. Thanks for watching. We will meet in the next video.